The minds of the young people are being targeted online and they don't even realize it.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Every cult has the same goal, the utter submission of its members. Cult members surrender everything. They give up their physical freedom, where they can go, who they can see, how they can dress. But more than that, they give up control of their minds. Cult leaders determine what their followers are allowed to believe, even in their most private thoughts. In order to do this, cults separate people from all they have known before. They force their members to renounce their former lives, their countries, their customs. They allow no loyalty except to the cult. The first thing they attack always is the family. Families are the main impediment to brainwashing and extremism. That's true in every culture. So if you're going to control individuals, if you're going to transform free people into compliant robots, the first thing you must do is separate them from the ones who love them most. In 1932, Soviet authorities began promoting the story of a 13-year-old peasant boy called Pavlik Morozov. Morozov, they claimed, had taken the supremely virtuous step of denouncing his own father to the secret police for committing counter-revolutionary acts. Once exposed as a traitor, the boy's father was executed by firing squad for the safety of the state. Joseph Stalin elevated this boy to the status of national hero for what he did. People wept in the streets when they heard his name. They worshipped him like a saint. Why are we telling you this? Because it's happening here. In the last 10 days, some of our most prominent citizens have sworn allegiance to a cult. Converts go by the term allies, and like all cult members, they demand total conformity. They ritually condemn their own nation, its history, its institutions, its symbols, its flag. They denounce their own parents.
Young people are being told, encouraged to break away from their old values, to even break away from their old relationships, even with their own family. We see this all the time when young people are away from the family. Maybe they've gone to another place for further studies, or maybe they're just exploring things online, seeing new things, learning new things. Who knows what they're learning and who they're learning it from online. And they start exploring these new ideas and they are told to question the old values that they had, values that they grew up with since they were young. Some of them come out alright, some of them do not. Those that do not, they get out of control.
If you've been on social media recently, you've likely seen many videos like this one.
You stupid dinosaur! Get the out of here! I'm sorry, you guys.
That is a child attacking her mother and father for the crime of insufficient loyalty to Black Lives Matter. Reporter Hannah Lustig of Insider.com wrote about that video, and she strongly approved of it. What you just saw, Lustig wrote, is a young person, quote, modeling the most important tenet of allyship. Modeling, meaning something done to encourage others to do the same. It's effective, and in this case, it's working. Here's a 15-year-old from Louisiana called Isabella. There are many like her in America right now.
I literally hate my family so much. It's just... They just try to argue with me that George Floyd they're just trying to tell me that, like, he deserved that because he did something wrong, and that it was okay. That is not okay. And it's just making me so upset. I don't know why. I do not want to live here. I hate living in Louisiana. I hate living around these racist. I just want to leave.
I hate my family so much. Just a week ago, it would have been hard to imagine that. Now, Isabella is a social media star. Celebrities tweet their approval at her. She may have her own cult following before long. But the revolution is young. Children attacking their parents is just the beginning.
I hate my family so much. I do not want to live here. I hate living around these racist fish. I just want to leave. Where are these teenagers going to go? Who are they going to turn to? Well, isn't that obvious? Notice, these young people, instead of turning to their own family, they're posting things online, sharing their innermost thoughts and feelings online, appealing to other young people who may not know any better than they do. They are leaving themselves open, vulnerable to predators who may take advantage of them and manipulate them and pull them deeper into the new cult. What can we do about it? Essentially, the underlying issue is pride. Their pride is displayed in two specific ways. One, they like to receive praise and approval. One reason why the youth like the internet is because they can get some sense of approval by seeing how many likes and followers they get online. Two, they don't know how to deal with disagreement. Because of pride, they respond with their emotions rather than thinking it through, thinking it objectively. There are many things we can say about pride and how we can overcome it, but let me just narrow it down to two practical steps I can think of. The first practical step is to teach them humility. And what I'm talking about is specifically the idea that it is okay that we do not have all the answers. Because we do not have all the answers, it's okay to admit that we can be wrong at times. It's often said, the more I learn, the more I realize how much I do not know. Second practical step, walk by their side. Young people, they like to be treated like adults, whether they're ready or not. Regardless, they need help. They need help to get into the adult world. So help them, expose them to the adult world, little by little. Take an interest in what they're seeing online, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. Get interested, ask them questions, let them explain themselves, what they are thinking, and help them to consider other ways of processing it. What you want to do is achieve two things. First, you want to be there in their formative years. You want to watch them. You want to see them grow in maturity little by little. And second, you want to send a clear message that there is open communication between you and the young person, that they can turn to you, that they know they can talk to you and not feel ridiculed or rejected. Otherwise, they are going to turn to the people online, and these people are going to give them what they want, but they will lead them away from you and away deeper into the new cult. That's all for today. I saw the video and I thought that this message was important. So thank you guys for watching. That's just a little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Take it with a pinch of salt.